What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Flight Simmer 101. Alright guys, as I promised in my last video, today's the day. So we're out here and we're right on the outskirts of Miami, Florida. At a random airport I just found. What we're simulating today is our weather. Excuse me, sir, do you mind? Thank you. Look at these clouds. Absolutely insane. We got a bit of everything. We got the rain, we got the storm clouds, we got the crazy lightning. I also have like 15 gusts, 15 mile per hour gust winds or something like that. So, oh man, that just like, oh, gives me the chills. All right, guys. What I want to do this time, I want to get this thing warmed up. We got some cooler weather here, so let's get this thing cranked up here. Our lights on here. Everything's looking good. Alright, let's get this sucker started up. We are utilizing the H145 as always from High Performance Group. If you are interested in getting you one, go check them out at highperformancegroup.com and yeah. Alex air conditioning. Turn up the blade heating. Prime pumps. So we'll see. What I might try and do is break through this cloud barrier up top there, go into the blue clouds, or blue sky there. Get a little bit of blue sky up there. I think I do have a second layer created where there's kind of more storm clouds, but we'll check it out. We'll see how it looks. But I am absolutely stoked for this one. This is absolutely different, and I think this is going to be a fun one. Let's get that wiper going. Look at that. Beautiful. Engine number 2 cranking. Panel's all set up here. Okay, so while that's getting loaded up, let's get a couple things rocking and rolling here. Let's do a farmyard accident. I seem to enjoy them. Not sure what this is. I don't think there's any farmyards here, but we'll check it out. We'll accept the dispatch. .3 volts. Let's get our weight fixed here. You guys have no idea how stoked I am about this one. This is going to be great. We got our flight plan set up here. We are all set. where's the, do have our defogger activated here. Ground power's off. Not sure what some of these are here. This is your AC to get some air in here, I guess, from the outside. So this should be a really interesting video, guys. So we are all loaded up. We are preset. We're gonna make it happen. Curious to see what kind of toll the wind takes on me here. But my guy, I wish there was a horn here, but this guy's been in the way, so we're gonna simulate that he's not here. Just walks right on through. Alright. Some logic right there. Right into the wind. And we're off. Beautiful. I feel like I say beautiful a lot. I don't know. Look at that, I get some sunshine. Wow, I really set this up well. I'm impressed with myself. So what I want to do is just climb. The goal in this mission is let's get some altitude. I was really kind of hoping the cloud cover would be a lot higher, but that's obviously not the case here, so. Alright, let's, we got a 3-minute flight. I can't. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the cloud cover I wanted. Maybe I'll try and pick a hospital that's a bit further away. The way things are going, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get up there in the clouds. I'm not even sure where I'm sitting at altitude-wise here. Feet. Look at that view. Absolutely gorgeous. See the water side there. I'm going to try and go along the shoreline on the way back. Check that out. See how the view is there. And we'll go from there. Alright, I want to say we're a minute out. We're going to start our descent here. Look at that, even the book rattles in the door. Like, amazing. Amazing. Looks like we're right over top of it. So we just flew right over top of it. I've yet to put eyes on it, but just trying to get some descending going on here. I think it's right in here somewhere. I think it's going to be that square field right in front of us there. So that's where I am going to put it down, because that seems like the closest spot. That's a correction on that. Looks like we're going to be more over here. Solid. That was awesome, guys. The way I just like glided right in there, right in between those trees, that was perfect. I wish I had a secondary camera that would have caught that anyway. I have this fly flying around in my house, and I've been trying to get rid of this thing for like the past 3 hours. It's just hanging out here. I think I'm going to name him Marvin. Alright, crew's going to do what they got to do. What we're going to do is I want to check out this scene here. Where's he at here? Should be right around here somewhere. They do, I don't know, I don't get it, but they always do this really good job of hiding where the victim is, like on these farmyard accidents. It is a bit of a pain in the butt to try and find. And they have them usually like tucked in the woods, like it's a pain in the butt. Alright, so he's going this way, so he's going right for them. Tucked down in here somewhere. What am I missing here, guys? What is this? Oh, it's just a black spot. Interesting. They could be that far. I think they're tucked in the woods here somewhere, so we're just gonna follow our boy here. See where he goes. He's trekking on forward. I'm looking, guys. I am not. Jeez. Where the heck is this accident at? Is it right around this house here? I'm so confused. I mean, on one note, I don't want to be waiting forever for this guy to get back. But did I really underestimate my distance that bad? I didn't think so. I mean, usually I can spot that tractor flipped over from a mile away, but here I am hunting through the woods. What the heck? Man, they did a good job on that. There it is. Yeah, they were really tucked in here. I mean, you can see how easy it is to just miss the whole scene. Interesting. The weather's died down a bit. We're getting some fog. I think we are starting to get a little bit of a... No, we're not getting some rain. Okay. We are getting some fog here. So anyway, let's where'd I park the chopper at? Now I gotta find the helicopter. So now let's find the hospital that we're gonna utilize. Okay, so we have one off the shores here. But the interesting is something I'd like to do is, I don't know. I want to go somewhere where I gotta get some altitude. You know what I mean? Palm Beach Medical Center. We got St. Mary's here. One thing I've been looking for now is a helipad. Better have one. This one looks like it has one. So we're going to try that one. I don't think it's raining anymore here. Let's just real quick update our weight. He's coming back. So bear with me, I'm going to grab a drink real quick while he's loading the patient up. Give me a second, guys. Okay, and I'm back. He's getting the patient loaded up here. don't know what that push... Oh, vent. Interesting. $74 miles, guys. That's going to be a huge, huge flight. So, it'll take some time. Alright, we're going to get some bunch of altitude here. Let's get us up in them clouds. So for this, what I am going to do is adjust my altitude.
Alt A crossing. Alt.
Alright, we're in a couple. Get us on the right track here. We are really heavy. It really shows. I mean, my chopper here is pretty underpowered right now, given the weight. But just look at that view. Absolutely stunning. So I am curious. So We're going to be going up to 5,200 feet, about 100 knots. We have 69.7 nautical miles. We're about to be IFR, so meaning instrument flight rules, so we're going to be kind of in the dark here. But like I said, my goal here is to try and climb this bird out of all this mess here. So we are about to literally lose visual of everything. So I guess this is going to be a bit of an IFR video as well. So we're just going to climb. Let's get to, you know what, let's make it 10,000 feet. I do not understand what this chopper is doing. We are just kind of banked to the right here for no reason. Unless this is the best way for this unit to get altitude, I don't know. But you normally wouldn't be circling at 6,200 feet. So I don't know if it's coming back for another pass around and then it's gonna jump in on the line or what, but it's supposed to be coupled here with the line. So I think that's what it's gonna do. I just don't know why I did a full 360 here. Straighten out, or this thing's completely wigging out with the coupling. I've had some issues with it in the past, so we're going to completely decouple this. We're going to go hands on ourselves here. We're right on that top cloud wall now, so we should be getting ready to break through the ceiling. As you guys can see, you can't see anything around you. You don't know which way is up, which way is down. So that's why we're, oh my, that lightning is insane. No way in real life would you actually, like, My engines are working overtime. They are completely in the red. And you know what? That's why. Alright, bear with me, guys. I gotta get this girl under control here, because the problem became I increased my altitude so high that the engine was working overtime to try and get me up to that, up there. But like I said, I'm not really in a hurry to get myself to that specific altitude. We got plenty of time, plenty of distance, so we're just gonna do it right. Let's make sure our airspeed's still up, but I don't want to blow my engines here, and the next thing you know we're crashing, because the way this helicopter is set up, it's exactly what's going to happen. So we're increasing altitude. We are over 10,000 feet at this point, and climbing. We're 12,000 feet. I'm just going to do it this way. Pretty much at a standstill here, so what we need to do is keep getting our forward airspeed. 65 nautical miles left. It's going to be a long flight, guys. So just bear with me as we get this done. Man, it really goes to show, I mean, just how fast you can completely lose your mindset of what's up and what's down. I mean, look at the wind blowing on me, I can feel it. It's pushing me to the right. I'm trying to keep myself balanced here, keep myself going forward. I don't want to decrease altitude here. It's not what we're looking to do. I wonder what will happen if I couple it now. Will it couple? Oh, looks like it's gonna. I don't know why it was giving me a hard time earlier. Yeah, guys, in real life you would never do this. This is absolutely unpractical, nowhere near realistic. I am simply doing this just to kind of see what happens here. So we are coupled now. As you can see, we got our lines here. So this is if we were to set up our runway approach, which we're not going to activate any of that. So we are flying right on our line. That's what we wanted. Altitude slowly increasing. In order to get that to increase higher, what we need to do is decrease our airspeed. Let's bump that down to 80. And look, you can watch your altitude starts to go up. Do I got some wiggle room for my engine here. thing I am going to do is, like I said, I really want to get to that altitude, so which, if we go down to 60 knots, what it's going to do is it's going to increase our, oh, don't tell me you're doing this again. No. Do not know why this thing does this. We're 14,000 feet. We are still in complete whiteout conditions. I mean, there's nothing to be seen here, so. I don't remember how high my wall is that I had set up, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we're finally starting to break through here. Making progress. I think at 15,000 feet, we should be good. We'll be up in the blue sky, hopefully. And then once we get up to my optimal altitude here, then we're going to increase our speed, and we are going to just haul butt on over. This is going to be an extremely long video, guys. Probably going to be close to like 2 hours. I don't expect you guys to watch the whole thing, but I think it is an interesting concept with storms and how to navigate through the storms utilizing your instruments. I've always enjoyed doing the IFR flying. I think it's really fundamental in these kind of simulators, and if you don't understand it, then it can be problematic. Still climbing. Look at that. So we just broke through our storm clouds, guys, and it was well worth it. Look at that. That is amazing. Finally out of the storm. That is absolutely insane. I gotta take a screenshot of that. I might make that my my thumbnail. Let's see. All right, we're almost at our desired height. Once we reach that, I am going to utilize my airspeed knob, and we are going to just crank this puppy up. I want to be sitting comfortably at 100 knots. Go from there. Alright, we are about to reach our altitude. My airspeed's not happy because I am climbing so high. But once we reach this, the engines don't have to work as much to try and keep me there. My airspeed alone is gonna, and my momentum is gonna keep me up here then. Alright, so we're about to level off, right? There we go. We've leveled off. Okay, let's bump up the airspeed. Let's bump it up to 80. And let's see what she does. we go. We're going up. Slowly but surely. It's gonna take a minute or two, but look at that view, guys. I cannot tell if we are gaining any airspeed, but that's alright. Given our altitude, I can see why it is going to struggle. Look at that. We have 37 minutes flight time left here. Gentleman's doing well in the back here. The crew's taking good care of him. I mean, look at the view out this window, guys. That is insane. Wow. You can see the storm we just left. We went completely through that, guys. Just in case you don't believe it. Like, that's insane. Nuts. Crazy. Crazy. And now it's like nothing happened. One thing we can do. Let's kill our wipers. Airspeed yet? No. So I'm curious. Let's see what happens when I do this. There we go. That wasn't so complicated now, was it? Alright, now we've got our optimal airspeed. So our flight time is going to be bumped down to 26 minutes. If I bump that up to 100 knots, so let's try it, see what happens. We should have it even faster. The ideal airspeed is going to be like 120. We'll see, I gotta see if we'll even be able to reach that. I don't think so. We are going to lose altitude. It's just going to happen. At this point, I'm okay with that. I don't have all day to be flying out here and messing with my altitude ratings. So we did exactly what I tried to accomplish. We're out of the storms. We're going to go right into a beautiful sunny helipad, and we'll be all set. So we went from 30 minutes to 18 minutes left. And that's fine that it's descending. I'm okay with that. Engines are in the red, torque's a little in the red, 74.5 to 75. That's not terrible, but unfortunately I can't control the N1's good. Yeah, torque's just a little high, but nothing crazy. It's not overboard. As a a matter of fact, what we are going to do is we're going to just completely kill our altitude. Don't want to use it anymore. "16 minutes left, guys." And we got 14 minutes. Once we get to 10, I am going to start descending. I want to get to a normal altitude then. So we're about 12,000 feet here. So we're going to be decreasing pretty quickly. Yeah, I had a feeling this hospital was going to be pretty far, but that's alright. Let's check out that exterior view, guys. Look at that. Looks like we are headed into another storm, so we'll most likely be landing in the rain here. So, something to consider. We'll see. I do wonder if, let's try something. I want to see if I can increase my airspeed here. Max that out. boy. Yeah, we're headed right into this. This is gonna be a doozy. But we'll see how it goes. We're still 11,000 feet. We're dropping at about 500 feet per minute. We got about 10 minutes before we reach the hospital. Some absolutely gorgeous views though. Absolutely stunning, guys. So as you can see way up there, you can see where the top of the clouds are. That's probably close to like 20,000 feet. I was trying to kind of get up that way to see, to break across and be over top of the clouds, but like I said, it takes an extremely long time. We try and make this as realistic as possible. Sorry for the bumpy ride, guys, but yeah. Anyway, look at this man's mustache. My man's got that. He got that mustache, all right. How about you? Nope. How about you? Oh, he got that. He got them shades on. He looked like he a biker. How about this guy? This guy looks like he's got 50,000 hours, flight hours in. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're headed into the smog. It's going to be whiteout conditions again. As we're decreasing, we'll eventually drop down to a more acceptable altitude. The only issue I have right now currently is my rate of descent does need to go down. So what I am going to do is do this. Alright, we're going to turn everything off. We're going to decouple. And we are going to start descending pretty rapidly here. It's gonna feel, these guys are probably feeling like they're falling out of the sky right now, but trying to keep it steady, make it not lose control here. So every time I push that nose forward, just watch, my nose is going forward, my airspeed increases, and my altitude just drops dramatically. But when we have 7 minutes before we're at the hospital, we got to get down like to the ground now. So I gotta. Unfortunately, we are getting towards that red mark though, where my airspeed is going to be pretty nuts. So. Descending pretty quickly, 9,700 feet. Alright, yes, I can see that we're at the maximum speed. Don't yell at me. Come on. So how you avoid the whole maximum speed is you power off, and you just pull the nose back, and it puts it more into a hover style descend. So now you can see I'm not increasing my airspeed, but we are pretty much falling out of the sky. And then what I'll do is I'll put my power on once we get a little closer here. Once again, IFR conditions, can't see anything. Running blind here, but we are a little out of little out of alignment here, so let's get this bird turned a little bit. But we're going to be there in about 5 minutes, so we need to really start. We got to start decreasing our altitude here. We should be able to start seeing the ground level here shortly. Man, that lighting is insane. That's nuts. I hope I can see the ground. I'm already at 5,000 feet. I should be able to at least start seeing something here shortly, but there we go. Now I'm starting to see it. Okay. I was about to say. Alright, we got 5 minutes left. I'm gonna hang around 1,200 feet. I don't know if I said this already, but we are going to be finishing up this video at the hospital. I'm not going to be flying to any local airport to do a shutdown procedure. We'll be shutting it down right there at the hospital. Start increasing our... We're still descending. This is stressful, guys. Ooh. I think we're about 4 minutes out. It's amazing how you can go from 15,000 feet down to 1,200 in a very short time. Correction, 4 minutes out. Looks like we're maybe crossing this pond here, lake, whatever you want to call it. Just look at the detail, guys. I mean, the graphics in this game are just beyond phenomenal. We're just going to bank to the right just a tad. Straighten it up. There we go. Alright, we're about a minute out. A little foggy. We're running into a lot of rain here, so unfortunately I have a feeling we're going to be landing in the rain. But so be it. We started this off in the rain, broke through the clouds, had an awesome sunny encounter, and now we're right back in where we started. Cruising at about 500 feet. Like I said, it's extremely foggy. Our destination is coming up here. Should be here momentarily, so. What we are going to do is descend at 200 feet approximately, just to get a little bit more clarity, because we're pretty much right on top of it. Alright, there's the medical facility. Alright, I do see the helipad. It is really windy, guys. I did set up the wind and I really am feeling it here. This is not me just flying terribly. Like I said, I'm really feeling this wind here. Just gonna try and get it set down. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived safe and sound. That was an amazing flight. Very long video today, guys. I do apologize for that. But given the circumstances, I would have hoped you guys would understand. Awesome, guys. This is a really cool medical facility, too. It's awesome. Alright, let's get this mission finished up. There's a couple things we are going to start turning off a while. Alright guys, our mission is complete. It's a nice solid hour flight, guys. Awesome. Okay. We are shut down. Let's get our tags on, just so we don't get the bird wet. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all watching the video. I do apologize if this is a much longer video. I know there's a lot of flying going on here, but I'm hoping that you guys get to experience a little bit of everything. This is definitely one of those videos that you would want to buckle up, get some popcorn if you got an hour or two of downtime. Otherwise, you know, I'm not surprised if somebody's just watching this for just half the video. Anyway guys, let me know in the comments what you guys like to see me do next, what area to fly out of, and if any weather recommendations, etc. And we'll go from there. I appreciate everybody watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.